Welcome to Thar's Garage. In this video, I'll be working on the Team Associated T6.4 Bag 3. So let's get started. Alright, there are two steering blocks included with the kit. There's a 3 and a 4 millimeter one. The 4 millimeter blocks are used for the kit setup. So take note of that. So these are the steering blocks. And this one here says 3R, 3L, so these are the 3 millimeter ones. And the ones that we're going to use are these, which are the 4R and 4L. So get these off the parts tree and we can continue. All right, so we have our steering blocks. Next, we're going to need our front axles. We're going to need two 5x10x4 bearings per side. So I'm going to grab 4 of those. So I'm going to go ahead and install the bearings with the blue seals facing outward. Next, we're going to get two M3x6 button head cap screws and some blue Loctite. Alright, so we're going to install the axles from this side. This side is the outside, so it's pretty much flat. And this side is facing the inside part of the car, so we don't want the axle to be facing here. I want it to be from this side. Just like so. And now we're going to apply some blue Loctite on the M3x6 button head cap screws and then install it into the axle. Okay. All right. Next, we're going to prepare the steering block arms, which are these two here. So we're going to need two 6 millimeter ball studs along with two M3 lock nuts. So we're going to install so I know the orientation is going to install like this. So I have them set aside like that. The ball stud is going to go in from the top and the lock nut on the bottom. Now we can attach the steering block arms to the steering block itself. So we're going to need one M3x6 button head cap screw and one M3x8 button head cap screw per side. So the shorter screw is going to install in this hole, and the longer screw is going to install in this hole here. So these are ready. Now we can get our caster blocks ready. So we're going to need this parts tree here. We're going to need both of the caster blocks off this parts tree. And we're also going to need the caster block inserts, which are these pieces here. So there are 3 caster block inserts included. There's a 0, a 2.5 degree, and a 5 degree. The 2.5 degree is the standard insert used for the kit setup. And there's a little tab on here. So if the tab is facing up, that is going to be the positive degree that is on the caster insert. So if we put the tab up, that's going to give us plus 2.5 degree caster. So we're going to install. These are directional. This one is the left side, and this one is the right side. We're going to install it with the tab facing up. So now we need the 10mm ball studs. Got 2 of those, and 2 M3 lock nuts. So it looks like we're going to install the ball stud in the inside most hole when it's installed on the car. So this hole right here. You can put the lock nut in the cutout on the back side where it's preventing it from rotating, so you don't need to hold back up on it. But as soon as you feel it shoulder up, you're good. So we have our left side and our right side. We're going to need our caster hat bushings, which are these. So the stock setting is using the 2mm bushing, which is the thicker one, on top, and the 1mm bushing on the bottom. And then it's going to install just like so. We're going to use an M3x14 button head cap screw on the top and an M3x12 button head cap screw on the bottom. And once you feel it shoulder up, it's good. All right, now we need the 2 caster block spacers that are on this parts tree, so you can go ahead and get that out. Now we're going to install the steering assemblies onto the chassis. So make sure you have them on the correct side. This is the left assembly, this is the right assembly. So what we're going to do is we're going to install the outer hinge pin along with the spacer, and then the hinge pin will go through the caster block like so. And then to keep that hinge pin captured, we're going to install an M2x4mm button head cap screw and the hole right next to the hinge pin. And it's a small screw. There's going to be very small threads as well. So you basically screw in the screw very lightly until you feel it shoulder up, and then it's good. So we're going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. And just checking to make sure that the caster blocks can move and rotate freely under their own weight, which they can on both sides. So we're good. We don't have to sand down that spacer. So that's it for bag 3. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe if you did. Let me know down in the comments if you had any issues, and I'll do my best to help you out if I can. Stay tuned for the next video, which is going to be bag 4. Looks like we're going to be moving on to the rear end. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.